Rimfire rifles offer a lot of advantages. They are often very affordable. They can be used for hunting, plinking, survival, and even for competitions, and their ammo is affordable as well. With that in mind, we take a look at the best rimfire rifles out there. Number 10. Ruger 1022. The Ruger 1022 is the first one on our list. It's a classic rimfire rifle. It's been around for more than 50 years, and it's the gold standard for which .22 rifles are being judged. In fact, it is this rifle with which shooters start. With it, boys grow into men and fathers buy it for their sons. The rifle itself is available in a myriad of configurations. That includes also takedown models intended for survival and target variants. You can customize it as you want and give it to your individual note. Number 9. Ruger American. Shooting rimfire is first and foremost affordable. The ammo is cheap and the rifles normally do not break your bank. However, if you are looking for a real budget option, the Ruger American is your pick. This does not mean that this gun is just cheap. It's in fact the best example of modern American gun making. In other words, it's very accurate and very reliable. All of this comes with an affordable package. Now, if you wonder if you get some choices with it, the answer is yes. You get to choose the chamberings. It can be had in 22 LR, 22 WMR, or 17 HMR. As if this is not enough, you can go for a compact model or one in standard length. They come either with or without sights, and there are synthetic, wood, or laminated target-style stocks available. The trigger can be adjusted from 3 to 5 pounds. The rifle feeds from Ruger 1022 magazines. Number 8. Henry U.S. Survival AR-7. When it comes to survival, rimfire rifles, especially when chambered in 22 LR, are one of the best options you have. Not only is the rifle extremely light, but so is the ammo. Both are also very compact. That either allows you to save weight and space for other necessary things, or to pack a lot more rounds than otherwise possible. The AR-7 fits into the picture perfectly. The rifle is not just a takedown. You can store the barrel and action right into the butt stock. With it inside as well as 3 magazines, the stock floats when put into water. This allows you to not only store it comfortably almost anywhere, but you can also run a much lower risk of losing it should it, for example, drop into water. Assembling the rifle is done within a few seconds, so you get it ready for action very fast. Meant to be a survival gun for Air Force pilots, it was built this way to fit into the cockpit of a fighter plane. This also means it easily fits behind your truck seat or whatever else place you have in mind. Designed by the same man who was behind the AR-15, it's very reliable and accurate. You can order it with a complete survival kit that includes some other goodies for the day we hope never comes. You get food bars, a space blanket, and a buck knife with this kit. The MSRP for it's $550. Add a few more rounds, which do not cost much, and you are well prepared. Number 7. Smith & Wesson M&P 1522 Sport. If you want a good plinking gun, the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522 Sport is the right choice for you. It can also serve as a training platform for an AR-15 as it comes with the same feel and functions. With much less cost for the ammo, you get to have fun and to build muscle memory. You get to choose between all in all 13 variants, so you will find the right one for your taste. Also, it has a weight of less than 5 pounds. That makes it light enough that everyone in your family is able to handle and train with it. Number 6. CZ 455 American. The CZ 455 American offers you great precision for a great price. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more precise rimfire rifle in the same price range. But that's not all. The gun comes with a great look thanks to its Turkish walnut stock and deep bluing. The trigger is match-grade and adjustable. You can choose it at 22 LR, 22 WMR, and 17 HMR. If you cannot decide, take a combo package with 2 barrels. That allows you to swap from 22 LR to 17 HMR without much effort. Number 5. Savage Mark II FV. The Savage Mark II is a real classic rifle. It's perfect for anyone who is new to shooting or on a tight budget. There are at least 67 Savage 22 rifles out there, and the Mark II is the simplest of them all. It is humble with its matte black synthetic stock and a single-stack straight-feed magazine. Some of the models come with a heavily fluted barrel and a futuristic laminate stock. One example is the BSEV. However, if budget and accuracy matter to you, it is the FV version that you should look at. It's the most accurate one of the bunch in the price range, and you will not have a problem going after squirrels with it. Chambered in 22 LR, comes with an adjustable ACU trigger. This one can be set to less than 2 pounds. If you really are on a very tight budget, it pays to take time looking for it. You might find it for $200 and something. The STEYR ZEPHYR 2. The STEYR ZEPHYR 2 is a fancy rimfire rifle for a grown man. It features a European walnut stock that's fitted with a Bavarian cheek piece. Meant for use in the fields, it is accurate enough to be also used in bench rest matches. Feeding is from 5-round detachable magazines. You can have it in 22 LR, 22 Magnum, and 17 HMR. You can use it for squirrel hunting or simply to look good when sitting around the campfire. Number 3. CHRISTENSEN Arms Ranger. The CHRISTENSEN Arms Ranger is a bolt-action rimfire that comes with a sub-MOA guarantee at 50 yards. It features a Picatinny rail for optics and a match-grade trigger. The magazine is compatible with the 1022, and the MSRP stands at $849.99. Number 2. TIKKA T1X MTR. The TIKKA T1X MTR is a great budget option for the NRL 22, one of the fastest growing shooting sports. The popularity comes from the fact that compared to the centerfire NRL and PRS, the rifles are much more affordable, and the ammo is outright cheap. The base class is for shooters, which spend only $1,200 MSRP or less for the rifle and scope combined. In 2022, the winner used the TIKKA T1X MTR, proving that this rifle is a great option for exactly this competition. Number 1. Henry Golden Boy. Lever action rifles still have their place today. They are very practical when it comes to hunting. Super fun to shoot as a plinker, and they're super reliable as you cycle every round yourself. The Henry Golden Boy is no exception. It's very reliable, super fun to shoot. You get it in 22 LR, 22 WMR, and 17 HMR. There's also a shorter model available for young shooters. You aim with adjustable buckhorn type rear sights, and as a standard, it comes with a 20-inch octagonal barrel. The capacity depends on the chambering. For the version in 22 LR, it holds 16 rounds. For the 22 WMR variant, it still has 12 rounds in the magazine. For 17 HMR, that's reduced to 11 rounds. As a real Henry, loading is not done by a side loading gate. Instead, you pull out the tube from the magazine and let the round slide in one by one through the gate at the front before you reinsert the tube. That is at first a little bit more complicated, but overall much faster than the option of a side loading gate. There you have it, guys. Some of the best rimfire rifles you can find. If you're looking for a new rimfire rifle for yourself or your family, with one of those you cannot go wrong. If you own one of them, let us know in the comments and tell us about your experience with it. If you think we forgot a great rimfire rifle that should have made the list, also sound it off in the comments. Do not forget to also put in what makes it so great and why it should be on this list.